Devastating fire destroyed a local business, a restaurant, and several neighboring businesses, all lost in an act of arson.
But now, nearly a year later, the owner of Papa Dan's is rebuilding and sharing his story of resilience and hope.
In an exclusive interview, News Channel 3's Tori King sat down with Ira Mosley, the man behind Papa Dan's. She's now here in studio with more on what's next now for him and his restaurant. Tori.
Yes, we've grown very fond of each other over the last year. Of course, several interviews, and I was there first on scene whenever it happened. But Papa Dan's is back. Maybe not quite yet, but it will be soon. Again, I was there the day that it happened several months ago, a year ago, over whenever it burned down, along with those 3 restaurants and other businesses. I spoke with him today, and he took me behind the scenes and gave me a first look at what the construction looks like, all in hopes of raising that restaurant from the ashes.
I think I'm still in shock, to be honest with you. I don't think it's totally sunk in yet.
On the morning of April 14th, 2024, Ira Mosley watched his beloved pizza restaurant burn to the ground. It had been a Palm Desert staple, serving customers for more than 4 decades until tragedy hit. Papa Dan's, along with 3 other businesses, were all reduced to rubble after an arsonist set the building on fire. That day, Mosley swore to rebuild.
I guess I'm retired for a while. Not by choice, but it is what it is.
And this is what that shopping center looks like today. Now, the owner of Papa Dan's tells me he chose to not rebuild in this location, so the restaurant will be moving from here to here, really just a couple of yards away, but it still is in the same shopping center. Mosley gave me a behind-the-scenes look at the current progress as construction continues.
Is where the patio is going to be. This will all have a block wall built around it.
Over the last 13 months, Mosley has been planning, preparing, and progressing through red tape, construction delays, and permits to get this new building restaurant ready.
It originally started out as Dobson Pools, then it was Wells Fargo, then it was Curves Gym, then it's been a multiple, but it's never been a restaurant.
Mosley says the city of Palm Desert also stepped in to help, providing him with a $200,000 grant to resurrect the restaurant.
These people have bent over backwards for me in everything that they've done, from permits, from inspections. I call for an inspection, they're here the same day.
And the city was more than happy to help.
And so we wanted to be there to work hand in hand with him to make sure that he could get through that process and get back up and running as quickly as possible.
Mosley says the new space will be larger than the last one and will include 2 kitchens. It'll also have a brand new bar, something the last location lacked. And a majority of the original staff will also be returning to welcome back customers on opening day. The construction continues, but Mosley says it will likely reopen in the late summer, making all of the work worth it in the end.
Anybody can rebuild it, all how much effort you want to put in. It's a lot of effort.
A lot of effort and a long journey, and still a long way to go, but it is so close to reopening. We are going to continue checking in with Mosley for an official reopening date, and we'll be sure to post it as soon as we know. To see the progress, or if you are interested in any of our previous reporting on this story, head to our website, kesq.com. Live in studio, Tori King, News Channel 3.